Hi everyone, welcome to my channel UPSC CSAT by Himanshi. So in this video we will discuss CSAT 2024 question paper. This is part 1 of the video and the full question paper of 2024 CSAT will be discussed on our channel. So follow for more parts, right? So we will first start with quantitative aptitude, reasoning, and then we will move on to reading comprehension, that is verbal part. Okay, so let's start with the first question. In the first question we have, let x be a two-digit number and y be another two-digit number, okay, formed by interchanging the digits of x. So till now the question says that x is a two-digit number. Let's say x को हम a b लिख लेते हैं. First digit is a, second digit is b. y क्या हो जाएगा? y will be equal to ba. Interchange कर दिया. Interchanging the digits of x. Okay. So now y will be equal to ba. Also, if x plus y is the greatest two-digit number, x plus y क्या है? Greatest two-digit number. Now, what is the greatest two-digit number? It is 99. The next digit will be 100. This means ये three digit हो जाएगा ना, so greatest two digit will be 99. So x plus y is equal to 99. Then what is the number of possible values of x? How many such numbers are possible? Okay, so first of all x plus y मतलब ab plus ba. This is equal to 99. So let's say you have the value of b is equal to 1. Okay, if you put b is equal to 1, then what will be the value of a? B plus a. See, b plus a should be equal to 9. This means if b is 1, a is 8. Similarly, if b is 2, b plus a should be equal to 9. This means if b is 2, a will be equal to 7. This means the number here is 81. Here the number is 72, right? Similarly, if you put 3, you will get 6. So the number is 63. If you put 4, you will get 5. The number will be 54, right? If you will put 5, you will get 4. Number will be, this is A, na, number is AB. So number is 45, right? Now A will, if you will put B as 6, A will be equal to 3. Number will be 36. If you will put this as 7, you will get 2. Similarly, so your number will be 27. And if you will put this as 8, you will get 1. So your number here will be equal to 18. So till now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8 possibilities. Now you will say, what if we put b as 0? That is also an option. Let's say you put b is equal to 0. Okay. So if b is equal to 0, this means a is equal to 9, right? So x here will be equal to 90. But if you will reverse this, then you will get 0, 9. So this will not be a two-digit number. Hence, 0 and 9 will not be an option. So you will get 8 possible options. Option D is your answer. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question. In this one you have, consider the following. Weight of 6 boys is equal to weight of 7 girls is equal to weight of 3 men is equal to weight of 4 women. Now if the average weight of women is 63 kg, then what is the average weight of the boys? Okay, so firstly you have to understand this. Let's say I am saying A is equal to B, B is equal to C, C is equal to D. This means A will also be equal to D. Similarly, B will also be equal to D or C will be equal to A. This means all four are the same. So in this question, the first thing you have to understand is this. Next, let's see. You have average weight of women is 63 kg. So what is the formula for average? Average is total amount divided by number of items that you have. Okay. So here, what is the total weight of the women? We do not know that, but we know that the average is 63. 63 is equal to total weight of how many women are there? 4 women. 4 women, total weight of 4 women divided by how many women are there? Number of women divided by 4. So this means total weight of women will be equal to 63 multiply 4, right? Also I know weight of 4 women. See here, weight of 4 women is equal to weight of 6 boys, right? So this means total weight of 4 women is equal to 63 multiply 4, and this is equal to total weight of 6 boys. Okay, now you have to find average. Again, for average, use this formula. Average is total. Total is what? 63 multiply 4 divided by number of boys. How many boys are there? 6 boys. So 63 multiply 4 divided by 6. Okay, so cut it by 3. You will get 21 here, and then by 2 you will get 42 as your answer. Option B, 42 kg. Okay, now moving on to the third question. See, how many times hour hand and minute hand coincide in a clock between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. in the same day? तो सबसे पहले the thing you have to understand is hour hand and minute hand coincide का मतलब क्या होता है? For example, let's say आपकी क्लॉक में अभी 12 p.m. शो हो रहे हैं, राइट? 12 p.m. ऐसे ही होते हैं. इसमें क्या होता है, जो ये आर हैंड है, ओके, ये आर हैंड एंड ये मिनट हैंड, दे आर वन अबव द अदर. सो इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? वी से दे आर कोइंसाइडिंग, राइट? सो नाउ लेट्स से our time is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is given to us. So 10 to 2, 2 to then you have so in the range of 10 to 2 you have 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1 and 1 to 2. You have 4 hours, right? So firstly, let's say our clock shows time of 10 a.m. So this is 12, this is 10, 11, right? This is how your clock will be at 10 a.m. तो क्या होता है, when this is the hour hand, ठीक है, hour hand has to travel this much distance. Meanwhile, this is the minute hand. It has to travel this much distance. Again, it will take a complete round so that 10 के बाद क्या हो, 11 दिखाए, right? जब 11 दिखाएगा, ठीक है, तो जो आपका आर हैंड होगा वो सिर्फ 10 से 11 शिफ्ट होगा. मीनवाइल मिनट हैंड पूरा राउंड लेके आ जाएगा. सो जब ये 10 से 11 शिफ्ट हो रहा होगा, राइट, सो इन बिटवीन 10 to 11 दिस हैंड इज मूविंग स्लोली, सो समवेयर हियर इट विल कम समवेयर हियर. मीनवाइल ये हैंड, द मिनट हैंड, विल टेक कंप्लीट राउंड सो ऑन एंड हियर इट विल कोइंसाइड. ठीक है, सिमिलरली इट शुड हैपन फॉर एवरी आवर. दिस मीन्स 10 से 11 के बीच में इट विल कोइंसाइड वंस, राइट? सो 11 से 12 के बीच में भी करना चाहिए एंड 12 से 1 के बीच में भी इट शुड कोइंसाइड वंस. सो नाउ सी व्हाट विल हैपन व्हेन द क्लॉक शोज 11 am. ठीक है, सो वी नो दिस इज 11, ओके, clock is showing 11 am. Now what will happen is, again this is our hand, right? This will move like this and this will come to 12, and at the same time minute hand will take a complete turn and this will move like this and again it will come to 12. So from 11 to 12 it will coincide at 12 p.m, right? Similarly from 12 to 1 also it will coincide at 1. ये 12 तो common है for both of these. This means 10 to 11 में it coincides once, 11 से 12 and 12 to 1, although there are 2 hours but it coincide once, that is जो 12 pm है वो common है दोनों के लिए, and 1 to 2 के बीच में it coincide once. Similar patterns है जैसे 10 to 11 में था. So in total it coincides 3 times. Option A will be your answer. Okay, now let's do the next question. So in this question you have calendar for the year 2025 is same for which year? See, now let's say मैं आपसे पूछती हूँ, if the first of any month, let's say 1st Jan is Monday, ठीक है, when will the next Monday be? You will say okay plus 7, 8th Jan will be the next Monday. And similarly, when will the next Monday be? Again plus 7, right? So 15th Jan will be the next Monday. Basically from the start date, if the difference is of 14, 7, 21, that is if the difference is multiple of 7. Okay, multiple of 7 क्या होता है? If you divide it by 7, you get remainder is equal to 0. Okay, if number of days start से end में number of days divide by 7 से remainder 0 आ रहा है, then we can say day will repeat itself. ठीक है. Similarly for 2025, now if you have the year 2025 and उस ईयर से लेकर नेक्स्ट ईयर के बीच में जितने भी डेज हैं, if they are divisible by 7, then what will happen? You can say that the calendar is repeating, right? Okay, so the next concept you have to understand for this question is concept of odd days. ठीक है, अभी ये तो हमें पता चल गया, फर्स्ट से +7 कर दिया हमने, +14 कर दिया, बट व्हाट इफ देयर आर सो मेनी डेज, सो मेनी ईयर्स आर देयर, सो मेनी डेज आर देयर, what you have to do is you have to simply जितने भी days हैं you have to divide by 7 and remainder will be odd days. For example, in the year 2025, okay, we have to see same calendar. So 2025 का first जो day है वो same होना चाहिए with any of these first day. Okay, so 2025 में कितने days होते हैं? 365 days. Divide this by 7, you will get remainder 1. This will be the number of days that are odd days. ठीक है. Similarly 2026 में भी कितने days होते हैं? 365 days. Divide this by 7, you will get 1. 2027 में 365 days. Divide by 7, you will get 1. Now 2028 क्या है? Year 2028 is divisible by 4. This means this is a leap year. Now you divide 366 by 7 because in leap year you have 1 day extra. So you will get remainder 2. Similarly for 29 remainder will be 1. For 30 it will be 1. For 31 remainder 1. For 32 it is divisible by 7. So remainder will be 2. Now you have to see कि 2025 से नेक्स्ट ईयर तक ऑड डेज का टोटल 0 किस में बन रहा है, राइट? बिकॉज 7 से डिवाइड होने के बाद रिमाइंडर शुड बी 0. ओके, सो दिस इज 1 1 + 1 2 + 1 3 4 5 6 and 7 till 2030 you will have 7 days. This means 7 divided by 7, you will get remainder is equal to 0. So from 31 your calendar will start repeating again, right? So 2031 option C will be your answer. Okay.